folks, right into this week's Thoughts for the Shitter. You know, the longer I live in rural America, the more I realize something strange is happening. Not overnight, not in headlines, but slowly, quietly, through regulation and new interpretations written by people who've never worked the land they're regulating. And it hit me this week. This is happening everywhere. Forestry, ranching, water, wildlife, fire. Doesn't matter the sector, the story's the same. People who don't know the land are now the ones telling the people who work the land what they can and can't do. Take forestry. Anyone who's been in the woods long enough knows the difference between a real water course and a seasonal ditch that only runs when the snow melts. But nowadays, some new forester with zero field experience sees a damp spot and flags a 100-foot buffer like it's the Amazon River. Same thing with wildlife. A senior biologist can tell you the difference between habitat and random noise in the trees. But the new ones, they think a sparrow's sneeze is a nesting site, and what happens? Projects get strangled, land goes untreated, and fire danger goes up. Stewardship becomes impossible, all because someone with a clipboard wants to play it safe. But this isn't just forestry. This isn't just California. This is a national drift. Look at the King Ranch case up in Washington. Stock water ponds that were dug decades ago, perfectly legal, perfectly normal, suddenly got reclassified as illegal wetlands overnight, without a change in the law, just a change in interpretation. And instead of figuring it out, the state went nuclear. 6-figure fines, lease cancellations, criminal investigations, the whole thing. Criminal? For maintaining livestock water? Well, this isn't land management. This is mission creep. This is power creep. And this is what happens when bureaucracy stops serving and starts controlling. Old-timers used to say, healthy land needs work. Cut it, burn it, graze it, manage it. Now the new philosophy is protect the land from the people who actually maintain it. And that right there is the real problem. Because the people who live on the land, who know the land, are being pushed aside by people who only know the regulations. And every time they reinterpret a rule, expand a definition, or tighten a policy, they don't just create paperwork, they create chaos. They create fear, and they create uncertainty. And they make it harder for the very people who keep the country fed, watered, and safe. So here's my thought for the morning. If America keeps letting people who've never worked the land be the ones who control the land, pretty soon there won't be any land left to work. And that, my friends, is just something to ponder while you're dropping them off down yonder.